Lufthansa, off the back of solid travel demand, has announced some pretty sizable news regarding its Airbus A380 fleet, with the final 2 units to return to service in 2024 and 2025. The decision means that all 8 current A380s to the German flag carrier's name will return to flying in the next 2 years, and play an absolutely pivotal role in meeting demand, and naturally mean for aviation enthusiasts that the world's largest passenger plane will remain flying with them for some time. These Airbus A380s will be based in Munich, Germany, and thus continue with the airline's plans to utilise this city as an essential hub for the A380 operations. Before the emergence of the global pandemic, you may recall that Lufthansa flew a total of 14 A380s. However, when travel demand plummeted, the carrier sold 6 units, leaving it with only 8. However, with uncertainty over next-generation aircraft arriving, rising travel demand, and more, the airline was really forced to ponder its retirement decision for the series in 2022. Most carriers that operated the A380 pre-2020 either made the decision to retire some units, ground the type for many years, or remove it entirely. So, when travel demand did return at the rate it did, which, if you recall analysts' predictions, well, demand came back far quicker, these airlines were left scrambling, trying to understand whether it'd be worth it to reactivate the Super Jumbo even for a short period to help carry all the people wishing to fly. Well, now it's been confirmed that the final 2 units will return to service, and mean the airline will have 8 A380s flying, which is a massive result not just for the airline, but lovers of wide bodies right around the world. Lufthansa were expecting their 777X to arrive in 2020, like most airlines. However, substantial delays to that series and its certification program has meant that they won't receive their first unit until 2025 at the earliest. Additionally, if we take a look at delays with the A350 program and 787, the airline has really struggled to obtain key wide bodies that it requires for flying, and you would assume units that will take it forward for the next 20 years. Without having these aircraft delivered, it's meant that types like the A380, A340, and even older 747 units have remained in the fleet and returned from storage to meet capacity. They're essentially acting as short-term solutions, so will they be around forever? Absolutely no, and the airline will no doubt look to remove them when it sees fit. But for now, they will remain flying, and it's a fantastic, as I mentioned, result for us aviation enthusiasts that really don't want quad-engine jets to disappear too quickly from now. Lufthansa, as I briefly touched on earlier in this video, is not the only airline returning aircraft to service, with more airlines bringing the A380 back than really retiring it, and this is following demand returning. However, something I'll always mention when discussing the Airbus A380's return is the discussion around the aircraft from the respective airlines. They always bring this aircraft back, correct, but certainly do so in a manner in which they make it very clear it is a short-term solution until they either can acquire the aircraft they want, place a new order, or something in between. So while it's returning, it's certainly not for the long term, but let's enjoy it. If you have any thoughts on the last 2 A380s returning with Lufthansa, and maybe the routes you'd like to see them deployed on, let me know down below in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching, take care and be safe, and I'll see you next time.